Welcome to Day 5 of FC Cincinnati preseason coverage here at IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. The Orange and Blue getting in one last training session before preseason friendly number 2 tomorrow against the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Welcome to CST's coverage of FC Cincinnati preseason. Alongside Bill Wolf, I'm Nick Superling. Tomorrow, the Orange and Blue take on the Tampa Bay Rowdies, a team they will be very familiar with here in the 2018 season, Bill. Absolutely. They don't necessarily call this a rivalry, but considering that they knocked us out of the Open Cup in our first year, they knocked us out of the playoffs in our second year, and both teams have MLS aspirations, this is definitely going to be one of those teams that we always keep an eye on. To get a sense of what we can expect tomorrow, we visited with head coach Alan Koch.
Great club. Obviously, we played against them last year. They gave us a lot of problems last year. They knocked us out of the playoffs too. We're playing them intentionally. We know we're going to get another good game. And that's what we want to get in preseason. We want to challenge ourselves as much as possible. Playing them down here in Florida is perfect preparation for us because we're going to have to come down during the course of the season. We'll obviously take a little bit of a look at them tomorrow. They'll be trying things just like we will be, but it's good to go play them against another quality opponent.
Can we expect to see another split session, 2 45-minute halves for pretty much everybody?
Yeah, 2 45s again. We want to give everybody a fair chance at this time of the season to show what they can do, showcase their abilities, but also give them opportunity to develop relationships with the other players in the field. I mentioned to the guys a few days ago in training that may not necessarily be the best players that play this year, it's going to be the best partners. And if you're a centre-back, you may be our best centre-back, but unless you can play with the guy next to you, that doesn't help us at all. So you need to have individual ability, but you better be a very, very good partner. And that's what we want to see. And that's why we're playing these guys in the 2 45-minute periods.
So what we do know about Saturday's game against the Tampa Bay Rowdies is the fact that FC Cincinnati will continue to rotate their players on Saturday. We saw on Tuesday against New England Revolution, there were 2 squads of 11 that each got 45 minutes. We're expecting to see the same thing on Saturday against Tampa Bay. Absolutely. We know that Coach Koch wants to make sure his players all get time. He doesn't want to overstress them with too much play at once, so he's worried about their fitness. But most importantly, he's made it clear that he's interested in different pairings. So we should expect to see a completely different set of players playing with each other, alongside each other in this game. There are a couple of players that we know that won't be playing tomorrow against the Rowdies, Bill. Absolutely. We still see Josu sitting on the sidelines. He can do the warm-ups with the team, but when they get to the technical drills, he's back with Aaron Powell, the trainer. Jimmy, we know he's pretty much almost getting in a full session with the team, but it sounds like he's just not quite ready for competitive play yet. So the guys have put in a lot of hard work this week here at IMG in Florida, but we know it's good to let loose off the pitch as well. So we decided to catch up with these guys to find out what kind of fun stuff they've done off the pitch this week here in Florida. All right, Kenny, I'm going to ask you the most hard-hitting question of the week. What's been the most fun thing you've done here in Florida outside of IMG? Have you gone out and done anything cool? You've been in Florida all week working hard. What kind of things have you done to relax?
Well, last night we just went to the Tampa Bay Lightning and Vancouver Canucks game. So it was a bit of a drive. We had to go to Tampa, but that was fun last night. But we got a day. I think it was Wednesday after the game. We had a day to just go out in the town, relax, and just hang out and enjoy the teammates and everything. So it was just nice to get away from the field, soccer, and all that together and have fun.
Just generally hanging out, I think, would be the first thing. Like we have long periods of time where we don't really do anything, so guys will be in and out of each other's rooms. Everyone's doors was open, and there's plenty of banter there. I think one of the activities is Sem and Josu try and scare every person on the team at some point. So to stay out of their room. If you're going in there, you got to keep your head on a swivel.
So definitely we haven't had too much free time, but the free time that we have had, like you said, we played some board games, and those get pretty rowdy and rambunctious, but a lot of fun. And then we went to the hockey game last night. That was a really good time. And then we watched the Super Bowl together. That was fun.
Very
a few
cool.
guys had some bets on the line, so made it interesting. But yeah, honestly, just haven't had too much free time, but just getting to know each other and hanging out and whatnot. It's been good.
Other than the pranks that we play on each other, little things like that, we've been playing a lot of Catan and then a lot of Chameleon. And then last night we were able to go to not the Hurricanes game. I'm from Carolina.
Lightning game.
The Tampa Bay Lightning game.
Yep.
And then
the Canucks.
We also had a day off, and we went to the beach that day. So it's been a lot of fun on and off the field. It's been a great team bonding time.
Yeah, that's my name, Coach Village. Actually, I'll tell you that funny story. So we got an opportunity to get a pair of boots from Nike this year, and I guess the old school guy I am, I got the same exact boots as all the coaching staff. So
Nice.
So now I'm Coach Village. So that's that.
Could be worse, right?
I mean, hey, trust me, it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse.
Could be like Juice.
Juice is. Hey, you know what? I mean, that's a pretty cool nickname actually. But hey, I'll take the coach. I feel like I get some seniority with that. You know, get in front of the van, get the front seat in the van, go in front of the line for food and stuff with the coach. So, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Yeah? You okay there?
I love it.
All right.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. And you guys enjoy Florida as well. Tampa Bay Rowdies tomorrow. And then we'll see about when we play next. I don't know what the next game is. But we'll catch you on the flip side.
So tomorrow, FC Cincinnati take on the Tampa Bay Rowdies in preseason friendly number 2. Bill, what are you expecting to see between both of these squads?
Well, besides the fact that Coach Koch has indicated that we're going to see different pairings of players, and I'd like to see who he puts on the field side by side with each other, I think for me the big piece is going to be watching the ball and the possession through the midfield. In the first half of the game against the Revolution, I thought we had a lot of success with that. We were able to possess the ball well, move it through the midfield, and get scoring chances, ultimately the goal that Bone put in the back of the net. What I'd like to see is whether we can have more consistency in the second half. The second half of the game, that pairing of players seemed to break down a little bit. We didn't quite have the possession through the midfield. We didn't get the opportunities, and obviously we also gave up a goal. So more consistency and possession through the midfield.
It should be a fun one tomorrow at 3:30. Make sure you check out and go subscribe to the IMG Academy YouTube channel so you can catch this stream live between FC Cincinnati and the Tampa Bay Rowdies. That's going to do it for day 5 of our preseason coverage. We'll have post-game coverage immediately after the game on YouTube and Facebook as well. And we'll be joined by Griffin tomorrow. It'll be good to see his face down here in Florida. He could use the sun.
Absolutely.
We're looking forward to that. Of course, get excited, folks. One more day till you get to watch the orange and blue. Okay, ready? Cool. So I've been trying to get a sense with the guys I've talked to here. You've been working very hard on the pitch. What kind of fun things have you been doing off the pitch?
Well, things like that. Things.
Oh, we're keeping that. That's going in the blooper reel. That is well done. Yeah, that is awesome.
A lot of things like that.
Oh, all right. Here we go. So I'm trying. All right, is he in the shot? I'm sorry. All right.
He's looking over his shoulder now.
Yeah.
I'm looking over. Make sure.
Good luck getting back on track.
I know, right?
See you guys in an hour.